All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back. Little arc. We got the clouds on today. I like the clouds. I know a lot of people turn them off, but I did a little bit of critiquing on the settings and the commands, and I think I have the game back to looking the way it used to look. Textures are loading in properly. Amazing looking game. So I'm not fishing. As you can see, I have 30 leech bait left. And last night when I got off, I think I had 37. So I've been doing a lot of fishing off stream. And I still have not caught an acro blueprint. So for anybody wondering, and I've been asked, are you using cheats? Are you using console commands at all? If I was, trust me, I would have around a 150 level acro saddle. I have nothing. Nothing at all. So no, unfortunately, no console commands are being used except for the graphics, you know, turning fog off and stuff like that. So today, here's the game plan. People have been harassing me about my base being a little bit too permanently placed in one spot. I've had that comment from multiple people. Pancake, looking at you. And therefore, we're going to be moving. I have to get an acro blueprint. There's no option. That is what I'm going to use for boss dinos. And so what I'm going to do, I need to run the swamp cave first, just to get the artifact. But they also have really good loot in there. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to pack all these guys up. I found my scuba gear finally. And yo, what's up, Mr. Phoenix? How are you? I was just saying, I'm going to make Pancake happy. I'm going to be moving my base to somewhere over here. Swamp Cave is, I think, right around here. And I'm going to park my base right around here. And I'm going to run the Swamp Cave until I get an acro blueprint. Because fishing did not work. And I'm sick of it. I fished for like an hour and a half just now before the stream started, and I still didn't get anything. So I'm not gonna fish. Kind of sick of that. And the other good news is I actually found my scuba. And so I had like 3 scuba tanks, and I actually found that. So should be good to go there. Yeah, fishing is like I got a lot of good blueprints. Just not the one that I was after. So there's all my scuba. Actually, guess what I should do? Is empty all my inventory first. Yeah, so I got like long neck blueprints. I got a gas mask blueprint. Like I got some good useful blueprints. But of course, in typical Ark fashion, I didn't get the actual blueprint that I need. So I think what I'll do is make couple of these gas masks and go in the swamp cave. I need to run it for the artifact. Pair all this scuba. And I think I'm just going to set up over on that side. Because I can also run these maps. You never know. Maybe I'll get one in those maps. Highly doubt it, but it's worth a shot. What are you up to tonight, man? Let's see. I want to say if you have scuba, you can also run the swamp cave with that, right? How many pieces do you need, though? I can't remember if you need, like... I feel like you need 2 pieces of scuba or something like that. But I should be fine with what I've got in terms of the gas masks. I just got to remember to take the gas masks off once I get into the cave. And I'm out of that gas section. Because isn't it... I think it's just in the very beginning. Just got off the aisle earlier and debating on what to eat. Is that a fun game? Okay, let's see. We got Miss Larry. I want to empty a lot of this junk out of these things, too. Oh, we got another... We have more substrate. See, I've got some pretty good blueprints. Like, I got long neck and pretty good stuff. But, nothing... Nice, you know, fabricated pistol and all that good stuff. So, got some decent things. But nothing, nothing that I actually wanted. You bought it ages ago when it went on sale and you just started playing it? I've seen a lot of clips of it. Mostly people being like, ooh, 19. I have a ton of that substrate stuff. $20 hours total, and I've already run into several hackers, so not great so far. Dude, I've just given up on PvP. I like it. Like, PvP games can be a lot of fun. But hacking is just... It's so prevalent nowadays. And I honestly kind of feel like... Man, this guy's super low level. I honestly feel like game developers have kind of just accepted that there's going to be hackers. That's why I quit PUBG. Was mainly because of hackers. I just kind of gave up. I was like, this is pointless. Need to try out some private servers. I'm just hesitant since been burned by them in other games. How have you been burned by them? Yeah, it's hard to play multiplayer, man. Hack all these guys up. Oh, he's got a lot of levels. This would actually be a decent little car now to travel around on. Oh, he's still making noises even though he's inside of a ball. Admin abuse rules that are not enforced fairly. Favoritism, probably. Yeah, I know. It's pretty hard to find good multiplayer systems. I know Ark suffers from that too. I've never really experienced it because I've never really played multiplayer too much, other than when I first... Oh, look at this. I wonder if I can just dump some inventory. Let's see. I don't need all this meat. Don't need all the berries. Don't need that. Don't need that. Let's see. Can we now go? Kinda. Oh, I'm forgetting a gator. Look at this. Leaving a gator out here. Gameplay-wise, I've been enjoying it. It just seems to have an insane hacker issue. Yeah, man. Any popular... it's a pretty popular game, I think. And I feel like any popular PvP game is just riddled with hackers. It's just a joke, man. I don't know, man. I know everybody says, you know, nobody sees the point in hacking. I don't know, dude. I really don't get it. It's so stupid. I mean, I do understand why they start doing it. Like, I do get it. I think also once the hacking gets to a certain point, people start doing it just because it's like they feel like there's no other option for them to have fun. You know, it's like if every game you start getting hacked on. Let's see. Miss Phoenix. Phoenix. Miss Phoenix. I have two Miss Phoenixes. Well, that's weird. Okay, these two are the ones I need. I think everything else I can actually leave in there. Pick these up in case I want to do any more hatching. Of course, I'm probably just gonna forget where these are when it comes time to actually use them. What makes it worse is the time it takes to grow an adult dino and losing it on death. That's why I would never play Arc PvP, man. Or any survival game PvP. Because it's different than like a shooter game. PUBG, right? You load into the lobby. Fall out the plane. If you get hacked on, oh well, you lost 5 minutes of time, right? Like it only really matters to you if you care about your KDR and your stats and all that kind of stuff, you know, but it's not really a big time investment or anything. How? Bro, how is this guy still overweight? He doesn't have anything on him other than 4,000 pounds of furnaces. This is, I wonder if this is doing it. All this stuff adds to it. Oh yeah, he does have a lot of crap on it. I wonder how heavy he'll be. I wonder if it'll matter. I don't know if he's really all that much slower. Let me try one thing here. Wonder if I could throw this on top. There we go. Whoa, no. That was a little freaky. Let's get some of this metal out. Put that in him. But yeah, anything like Arc or Rust or something like that, you know, where you're actually spending quite a bit of time to look at this nonsense. You're spending quite a bit of time to kind of get yourself set up, and then somebody comes along and hacks you. It's just like, oh my gosh, man. It's just too frustrating. If I remember right, you start to slow down at 75% of your total weight. I think you're right. Yeah, it's... Okay, let's see. Now, I'm just waiting to accidentally shoot this guy that has the platform saddle. There we go. Now we're good. Oh yeah, he's so much faster. But yeah, it's too bad, man. I was really hoping like AI. You know what I'm gonna do while I'm traveling? I think I packed them up. Well, never mind. That's not worth it. I was really hoping they could do the AI anti-cheat, you know? Because they were all talking about, like... Oh, you're good, man. But I was watching some videos along... This was a while back when I was still into shooter games, and I was watching videos on them addressing the hacking issue with AI anti-cheats and how good it was and how you couldn't fool it, and it had like 100% success rate. And I was telling my brother about it, and he's like, yeah, that's great and everything, but the hackers are just going to use AI to develop better hacks, and that's exactly what they did. So I don't think it's improved at all, you know. It's a joke, man. It's really ruined a genre that I really liked. But I gave up, man. I made a video. When I had a PUBG channel, I started doing a video on the hacking problem. And I interviewed there was this hack called Cheeto or Cheeto. It was like the most popular used hack at the time. And I actually interviewed the developer, like the hack developer. And I was kind of surprised he would do it, you know? And then after talking to him, I was like, this is pointless. The whole, you know, trying to ban them, trying to do this is absolutely pointless, because I realized they were making more money than the video game. Like, they're making hundreds of millions of dollars per month selling hacks. And I'm like, oh, if you're making that kind of money, you're not stopping this. There's no way. Like, they'll go to different countries that have the ability to not prosecute them. Like, it's huge. It's a big deal. And then the infrastructure of it is crazy. Like, they monitor it 24/7. So when the game updates their anti-cheat and you have a ban wave, they know about it. Some kind of way, they know a ban is coming. So they shut all the keys down so nobody can hack. The ban wave happens. They hurry up and go in and look at the anti-cheat. And this guy said anywhere from 20 minutes to 4 hours, and they have that update figured out. So PUBG sits there for weeks trying to come up with an anti-cheat update. They release it, and 20 minutes later, the hackers have it fixed, like they can get around it. And they shut the entire hack down, so nobody can use it. So literally nobody gets banned. And I'm like, this is... They don't have a shot. Like, they'll never stop this. And they're making more money than PUBG. I was like, well, I think it's time for me to quit. And so whenever I hear like players saying like, I think they'll be able to do something, it's like, nah, man, it's hopeless. Like it's not gonna happen. And then they're making the hacks for like, it's not like they just make PUBG hacks. Like if they're doing hacks for PUBG, they're doing it for Call of Duty and Fortnite, all of them. Like it's big business. And it kind of makes you wonder, if you've got that much money, if you have that much money, you could pay a developer. Like let's say you work for PUBG, you're a developer for I can't even remember who develops PUBG anymore, but let's say that you want to get backdoor info. Dude, these developers don't make that much, right? Like the actual guys that work in there doing the coding. You know, you could just bribe them. Be like, look, I'll give you $1 million for a year. And that's why I don't mess with it anymore. Pancake better be happy. Oh, I better get away from that. Let my stamina build up. Cross this. What's going on, Mr. Kupo? We're moving. Pancake is harassing me how my base is too permanent. So we're moving. The plan is to go set up shop right outside of the swamp cave. And we're going to run the swamp cave until we get an acro saddle. Tried fishing last night, tried fishing today after work. It's the weight, man. Absolutely, dude. It really is. The only thing that's letting me do this is that cryopod mod that allows me to put the inventory in different dinos. If it wasn't for that, you're not gonna be mobile. Like, you know. I mean, you could, but you'd be throwing, you know, I mean, if the AI worked better, if the pathfinding worked better, then you could do it. But, I mean, can you imagine having like 5 or 6 of these guys out following through the... It'd just be a nightmare. So that's the only thing that's helping me maintain my sanity. But hopefully I can get an acro saddle, man. Or not a saddle, but a blueprint. How's the D4 grind going? Man, I've been watching this dude. I think it's a YouTuber. I think his name's Prey. Think you're done for the season? Was fun? Nice. But I think this YouTuber's name is Prey, and he's been playing Monster Hunter Worlds for the first time. And he's on Fatalis. This dude's been trying to solo Fatalis for like 3 days straight. 9-hour streams all day. Like, man, I didn't know that thing was that difficult. But I think a lot of times, if you're streaming a playthrough, you go through it much quicker than if you were just playing on your own. And so therefore you don't get as good by the time you get to those late fights. You're kind of boss rushing it, you know? But man, I didn't know it was that difficult. Oh man, I'm not even quite halfway there. I really don't want to cross the swamp with this big dude. Just because, can you imagine if I get into a big fight, all my stuff gets just destroyed up here. Fabricator gets destroyed. Oh, that'll be a nightmare. But hopefully, I was reading that the Acros BPs share the same loot spawn as the Rex. So hopefully I can find one in the Swamp Cave. Swamp Cave usually has pretty good loot, so... It took you around 10 to 15 tries before you soloed Fatalis? Bro, this dude's probably in 100 tries. Like, he just, it's... I feel bad for him. And he's played, like, really hard Souls games and stuff. How many hours do you think you had in Monster Hunter when you got to him? You know, when you started trying to solo it. First he tried Greatsword, then he switched to Lance. It looks like he's got the Brocky Lance. Like, he's taken all kind of tips from chat, and, you know, he's got a lot of people watching it and explaining different things to do. He's trying different methods, and I think other people told him to use dual blades and greatsword. I think a lot of it is based on just your natural abilities. It's kind of like shooter games. Some people are just kind of like naturally good at them. Because I'll watch some people play Souls games. Like, I watched Moist Critical. He played Liza P for the first time, and he just blew through it. Yeah, so that's the thing. He's probably only got... Man. I don't know, 50, 60 hours in it? Whatever it takes to get straight to Fatalis. 100 hours, you know? So that might matter a little bit, but... I think kind of more than anything, it's just kind of natural ability. I would have given up by now. He's like... He's just like, dude. He doesn't even get mad either. It's like, it's kind of nice. Hey, what's up, Sharuvak? I hope that's how you say that. Welcome to the stream, man. Thanks for stopping by. Well, I don't have really any choice because I'm not doing a full-blown base. I'm doing a mobile base, and this is the easiest thing to get a platform saddle on, you know? So we're moving. We're setting up shop outside the swamp cave, and I'm going to run it until I get Acro BP. I went at it with greatsword and was getting beat bad, so swapped to a critical draw build and took some hunts getting used to it. So it's a critical draw build where you're first, so you kind of do the hit and run style where you sheath your weapon and then run up and hit him and resheath and run around. Because I could see that. The Paraser is definitely not the definitely not the speed demon. 1 to 3 attacks and then reset. Most of the time just one. Yeah, I could see that, because I think one of the problems he's having is mobility. You know, with the lance. Like, he'll make one mistake in terms of like attacking instead of guarding, and he'll get carded. Like, it's, you know, he just gets one shot. And then putting in enough damage. That's his, I think that's probably his biggest issue right now, is like he can't put in enough damage. Because it's so hard for him to hit the head. Like, it's just like he's stabbing. The lance is so funny because it's like he'll just be stabbing and hitting nothing, and then finally he gets close enough to the chest and he starts hitting the chest. Right, never, you know, he's got to hit the head and break the horns, and he's like, he's not able to get the head very good. Okay, let's see, should I follow? I think I'm gonna hug the coast until I get kind of straight across, because I really don't want to get into a big fight with all this stuff. Get everything destroyed on top of my platform. Wouldn't it be just absolutely amazing if I found the BP in this here drop? Let me check after I get to this drop. I don't want to slow down. The thing will probably disappear on me. He's not bred or anything. It's not a imprinted one or nothing. Nice. That's wonderful. So let's see. Let's see what old home base has. 49. Not great. Oops, sorry about that, buddy. So if I get in a fight, I'm gonna have to hurry up and throw out some crocs or something, because this dude's not gonna be able to handle a whole lot. Yeah. Yeah, that'll be a disaster. The whole saddle just break apart and fall in the ground. Oh, this poor little dodo. I mean, luckily, these gators are so powerful that if I do see something, I can pretty much just throw it out and take care of it. This dude can go in some deep water. What's the hardest, how hard is Rise? Which one's harder, Rise or World? Main guy I played Monster Hunter with saw me on it and started to back up, currently getting him caught up on the new hunts. Oh, nice. That's awesome. Overall, you'd say Rise is harder. Really? Wow. Is what about base game? Sunrise? Is it what about just the base game of Rise? The end game is hard. I'll tell you what, man, I've been loving Hammer with the wire bugs. It's been really, really fun. Base game, I'd say Rise is easier. Man, it's really neat that like all three of those games are very playable, it seems like, in modern day, you know? It's like you have three games that seem very different from what it looks like. So it's kind of like, instead of like, you know, everybody compares them, it's like, man, you can just play whichever one you prefer, you know? So who's for turning it into a live service MMO? Just have wilds, have continual updates, kind of like Ark. Non-stop title updates. I was listening to a guy talk about that. That's why I was wondering. This, I think, some streamer. Yeah, they've had them in the past, right? One was good, one was bad. Look at that guy chilling out there. We're getting there. We're getting closer. The dangerous part's going to be going up that river. I think I'm going to have to throw some Crocs out because I feel like going up that river's got Spinos, and it's not going to take a whole lot to kill this dude. I think them being able to reset the sandbox and try new things in each one is a good thing for the series, personally. That's one good thing about keeping it all kind of separate, is like you don't ruin the one that you like. You know, like let's say they kept adding on to World until it was like something that sucked. Staying on one forever would get pretty bad, in my opinion, yeah. I feel like the amount of content in them, and then the amount of different versions that are already out there, it gives you a lot to play in between them making the new games. There's communities that allow you to play Monster Hunter Frontier. How old is that one? Did that come after Monster Hunter 2? Like, imagine wilds with clutch claw, wire bugs, and focus. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Right, that's kind of what I mean. Like, it doesn't let them do all that. What's up, Mr. Hydreigon? Thanks for coming back for the, I'm not going to be doing any fishing, so hate to disappoint you. I know that was exciting last night, but we got to limit those peak moments, you know? Has the White Fatalis as Hunter rank 5 quest. Good gosh. Not too sure on the date, but it was based off of the second generation Monster Hunter. Well, I'll definitely play that. I'll definitely go back that far. I'm still not sure about like Monster Hunter 2 and Monster Hunter 1. I just don't know if I have the ability to deal with the frustration that I know is going to be there. Like I'll probably play it for like a week. You know what I mean? But I don't think I could do the entire playthrough. Like I might play it for like 4 nights in a row. Going down to Freedom Unite is as far as you need to go. Yeah, something like that might be. I might do it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Kupo. Like, I may just do that for the hell of it, just to experience it and be like, yep, I've played it. I know what it's about. I know about breaking pickaxes and stuff like that. Never mind, it was 2 years before Try. Oh, Frontier was before Try. Okay. Like, it may just be funny if I'm not actually trying to actually do the whole playthrough, play all the bosses. Because if I could play a little bit later with the Gen 1 attack mechanic, yeah, that's the other thing where it's like the right stick. You kind of have to play on controller, right? What is that? Oh, that's my, oh yeah, that's my spike traps. When I was trying to get hide. Your final boss of Monster Hunter 1 can be an egg quest. Yeah, dude. I watched the guy do the egg quest. And I was like, oh my gosh, man. It's a wonder that game took off in the first place. It's funny how different games are nowadays. But yeah, I may just play it just for the absurdity. Ooh. Oh, this is great. Oh, wow. Wait a minute, guys. Chill. Jeez. But the main dev was son of Capcom CEO or something like that. Oh, really? So it was a little family favoritism that got it all started. Where it started taking off in Japan, Monster Hunter DOS too. Yeah. Yeah, well, the Japanese, man, they got a whole different mindset, I guess. Okay. I think this is where I should probably go in. The Japanese have absolutely awful, like I've noticed even like in other games, man, it just seems like they create really great gameplay, game mechanics, but the all the UI and the menus are awful, beyond awful, and the stories are already kind of like they're always kind of terrible, very cheesy, you know. DOS was when they polished some of the BS. I gotta keep my stamina up in case I have to run away. I gotta go that way? I haven't seen any acros. I wonder if they fixed the acro spawns. Setting up PS2 online for those games is rough. Oh, I bet. Imagine playing Charge Blade with Monster Hunter 1 mechanics. Dude, Charge Blade's giving me enough trouble in Rise, dude. I can't play it. Keep trying. Like, I try to play it, and I've gotten a little better. But it's got so much recovery time after the main, like, sword attack. Like, the sword attacks, there's no fluidity to the combos. Oh, that's not good. That is not good. That's literally, like, that's like uninstall time if this happens. Man, I completely forgot about those things. Man, should I just park him? So the redwoods are just right there. Man, I don't know. Yeah, those things can kill. Those things can kill a lot of stuff, man. This could be fairly stupid. Man, that little piranha broke my pants. And this guy does not have... Almost died one time because I didn't know that it could hit you even when you're riding a tame. I didn't know that either, man. Now you just made me more nervous. Your player character's taking damage while you're fighting them, huh? Get out of here, guys. Yeah, I didn't know that. I kind of stay away from them ever since Forglar was infested with them. I was actually trying to tame one, so I was killing... what is it, the males, right? To get the pheromone. And I was on like a really good... it's gators. I was on a really good wyvern. Like my main bred wyvern. Leveled up. Like it was really good. And it killed me. It just, it sat there and glued me to the ground, you know? It just kept on shooting resin at me. got me stuck to the ground. I couldn't fly. And it would never come down and fight me, so I couldn't bite it. I don't have too far to go. I just want to get onto the Redwood Island. I wonder if a Capro can take me off of here. Kind of doubt they could, you think? They've surprised me multiple times. But I kind of, yeah, I agree, Phoenix. I kind of think... I think my biggest threat in here is either a Rhino or a Croc. Don't mind me, guys. Just all I need is for like to step on one of their babies. Is he not gonna aggro? Oh, good. They don't aggro. Nice. Ooh, we're almost home free. Just want to get over there. I've never looked at the redwoods as safety. I don't want to stomp on anything because I don't want to accidentally oh, jeez. Oh, look at this garbage. Dillo. Come on. Just leveling the whole forest. Man, the island is so, like... the rocks and stuff, man. Jeez. What was that? Dude, I'm so close. I just need to get to right there. All right. Now we just gotta stay away from acros. There's one right there. This is gonna be super risky and stupid. This is definitely not a smart place to be. Yeah, this is definitely, I'm gonna have to leave a bunch of crocs out as bodyguards because I need to be out here where I can kind of see something. What the hell? About to say, he doesn't have a saddle or what? Alright. So he should be fine, right? Let's go get these guys. Okay. I guess I could get a bear for some honey, huh? Come here. Oh my gosh. Fat. I'm always heavy. I don't get this. Well, I guess I don't have any weight. I can't remember if Capro's aggro. Yeah, they do actually. I'd like to get that bear. Oh wow. Oh, he grabbed him. Look at this dude. I really need to kill this Capro. Where'd that little bear go? This is definitely probably not a smart thing to do. Okay, I think I'll get some gas masks. So we got gas masks. I'll probably go in there with this and this. Doesn't that give you immunity? I thought he had a Phiomia baby. I thought he jumped past the baby bear. Man, this is risky leaving this dude here. I guess if I leave him out with like a bunch of crocs around him. I think this is probably like too dangerous of a spot though. I think I'm gonna try going over there on that side by those beaver ponds. I think it's a little safer. The gas mask alone works. I'm just worried about it breaking with the Arthropleura. I'll have to take it off, but just when I have backup. Having two should be fine, but I think if I can get over there, it'll be a little bit safer. And then I'll probably just take a baryonyx in that cave. Take Kupo. Roll up in there with Kupo. I actually had a base right up there in the tree one time. It's a really cool spot. The redwoods, man. Building a base in the redwoods at night during a rainstorm is like so cool. I love the sounds and all. Oh, there's another acro, of course. Jeez, this thing's deep. I thought it was just like a little bitty shallow pond. I might actually get up there. Because down here is an absolute disaster. Always wanted to make a redwood base in the trees, never did it. It was pretty cool. I had a really nice one. I had like 4 platforms strung together with bridges and stuff. 90. I really liked it. It's pretty cool. It's a good location for resources too. You got honey all over. The trees give you a lot of wood. Like the harvestable redwood trees. And then for taming, like you got all these crazy creatures all over, so you can get really good tames. This guy's so slow. It's always whenever somebody says I need to move, that's so cool looking. Yeah, ASA looks so good. Whenever somebody tells me I need to move, and then when I move, they're never around to watch the struggle of the move. Wonder old Pancake is. Oh no, Theries. Ooh, 2 Theries. That's not good. Let's go this way. Let's go around the Theries. Oh, another Theory. Oh, we gotta get Crocs out. We got to. Okay. So that's good. Leave him there. Go take care of these dudes. 135. 20. I guess I could leave. I guess I could leave the Parasaur over here. Leave it in Theryville. I think it'd be safer up the hill, though. Just get to right up there. Oh, come on, guys. Gosh, these dudes. I swear, the bigger the creature... Does this guy keep getting me... Man. That is aggravating. This is why I would never do this without Guys, what are you doing? This is why I would never do this without the cryopods. It's getting stuff to follow you is an absolute nightmare. It's just way too frustrating. Okay, I think right here is good. Let's see. Like, how did this guy end up way over here? Alright. So, do we have the gas mask, scuba? We should be good. This guy's got all kind of junk. Okay. Go unload some of this stuff into the Parasaur. think I'll just take what I need and just dump all the rest. Give him his food back. All right. And I should probably leave out this guy just as a bodyguard. There we go. Okay. Let's go see if I can keep from dying here. What's up? What's up, Koopo? What are you observing? To be expected, but no bunny for us tonight. No bunny. What do you mean? Oh, that thing? We're getting the Ariano TLC with the first creature of new Fantastic Tames. They said tonight in the afternoon. Dude, I didn't even see that. And I was actually looking at Steam's website. So I think this guy won't pull aggro from Thylas. It's not on Steam yet? Ah. Discord. People on console can buy it already. Oh, wow. It's that little rabbit that can mesh into, like... Little dude was tough. Okay, now I gotta find this cave. I can't. I kinda don't remember where it's at. The rabbit's the first one. Yeah, I saw people kind of complaining about that rabbit, saying it was going to let you mesh. I don't know anything about it. I haven't really looked anything up on it. We got some honey. Gosh, these things, dude. So much for them fixing the overspawn problem. Down here. I know it's someplace. No, it's not that way. I think it's a wait and see thing. Hard to really tell what it does from the community crunch. Yeah, that's kind of what it seemed like. And I'd love to be on that baryonyx, but I think it's just way too dangerous for him. Come on, man, get up there. Ah. I am done fishing, Zedian. I am done fishing. I fished about an hour before stream, and I didn't get much anything different. Just more blueprints that were useful, but not what I wanted. But yeah, thanks for coming back to the stream. Sorry to disappoint you. I know it's exciting. You know, I mean, I can, if you want, I can start fishing. But I decided instead of fishing, I'm going to try to run the swamp cave, which, let me look. Where is this stupid thing anyway? Just running around on this croc is a bit of a pain. So it's about right there. Somewhere around there. Was really looking forward to some more epic fishing gameplay. I know, man. It's I gotta keep that limited so that people don't get used to it, you know? Because you gotta hold back, you know, peak gameplay. Too much of a good thing, it gets people get their expectations, they get used to it. Yeah, fishing an arc. It's not the greatest. I feel like it could be pretty cool. Yeah, it sucks I didn't get anything good, though. I mean, I got good stuff. I just didn't get what I needed. Like, I got a long neck. I got like a 138 long neck BP. The Wilds fishing stream. I already did all the fishing quests in Wilds, man. Yeah, isn't it down here somewhere? Fishing and Wilds wasn't too bad. You know, it wasn't great. It's a whole lot better than fishing in Ark. Yeah, Ark didn't really execute too well. Feel like it should be right here, right? Whoa. Look at this, a whole dude, should I? Oh my gosh. I think we're just gonna leave them alone. Fishing in Warframe, was that pretty good? Yeah, fishing in some games is not bad. You don't understand how they made it so miserable. I don't know, man. Ark is they have an ability to create an amazing game, and then they also have the ability to fail hardcore. Stardew Valley fishing's peak. I see. Oh, is this a Thyla? What do we have here? Oh, a level 20. It was spearfishing, but there were other things to do at the same time, so not a ton of players did it. That would be kind of cool. Spearfishing would be neat. That actually would have been cool if they would have done that in Ark, to where... Because that's what's kind of stupid about it. Like, you can see all the fish, but you have to, like, actually catch them in order to get any rewards from it. Yeah, this looks like a cave. This is great. I know it's like right on the face of one of these ridges, though. Warframe fishing's fun. It's different. I've never played that game. They could have just made the fish baskets actually catch fish instead of just taming them as well. Yeah, you know, I was thinking that last night. I was like, man, they need some type of trap. Like, it'd be really cool if you could just set out traps. Or something. You know, it's just like, it's such a... It's just such a grind, the way you have to do it. The whole experience, like getting the fishing poles, Getting the bait. Think they had fishnets involved? That would be cool. Oh, is this it? Man, where is this thing? I think this is giving me the most trouble, and I thought I knew where this one was. Like, actually, more than most of them, actually. It's a good game, but the new player experience is rough because of how many systems it has. Yeah, it's a... Is it an MMO? It's fun to go through the story and unlock all the planets as a new player, but after that, you got lost. Yes and no. Dude, where is this cave? It's amazing how many places have the wrong coordinates for stuff in Ark. Yep, that's what this one's saying. Who knows, maybe the one I just pulled up was for ASE. I just did a quick little search, but yeah, it's right above a little lake. Yeah, that's the lake right there, and that's... I think it's kind of hard on this croc because it's like I can't... kind of low to the ground. I'm sure I've walked past it 5 times. Looks like I have. Oh yeah, there we go. I walked right past it. Alright, now. Time to get some blueprints. We're just running from all this. Oh, great. Run. Probably should use the croc, huh? Don't spit on me, you little pecker. Well, we got leech blood. We got leech blood for days now. Kupo got a little beat up. Stinky things. Where is this stupid thing? There it is. Can I take this off now? Nope. Yeah, it sounds like it is. Sure, it'll grab me as soon as I think I'm actually just gonna use this dude. If he'll fit. Nah. God, I hate these caves, man. Art caves are like cool. I like running them, but man. It can be so annoying. This game's pissing me off now. Okay, where was I? We just got tons of bait. We got tons of bait now. You might get your wish. We might be fishing for days.
Today I witnessed an unforgettable sight. The extremely rare Titanosaurus vagacastrum. Essentially a walking mountain, it is an absolutely enormous sauropod which has developed armored plates of bone protrusions all over its body. Between these plates and its unparalleled size, Titanosaurus is extremely difficult to put down. In addition, Titanosaurus seems outright immune to any sort of narcotic effects. They often inadvertently crush nearby creatures underfoot with every step they take. While most sauropods ignore non-hostile
Oh my gosh.
Titanosaurs take issue with creatures invading its personal space. This is probably because they
Oh, crap.
feed off any and all plants they can find. Titanosaurus eats constantly, which certainly helps recover health quickly, even after fighting off numerous carnivores, such as Giganotosaurus. If ever a creature were too big, it would be Titanosaurus. You'll hardly see a Titanosaurus with just
I'm looking for
its immense size can effectively carry
I'm looking for acro BPs.
along with a small zoo.
'Cause I want to do the bosses with the acro.
Can be domesticated. It's believed the process causes the creature to slowly starve to death from its subsequent refusal to eat.
And so that is what's on the agenda. I haven't either. I haven't even messed with them. I tamed some really good ones. But I have not used them yet. Haven't really done anything with them, honestly. They're amazing, Kupo. Yeah, that's what. That is what I hear. Have you fought any bosses with them? No, you said you died, huh? In your hardcore playthrough. What was that? Dude, I'm about to get stuck in the, I think they're pretty... Haven't restarted yet. Been messing around with old D4. I think they're pretty OP for bosses. Certain island bosses probably still have better specific counters. Seems crazy they can be brought into boss fights. I mean, I don't know. The one I rode didn't seem that crazy, you know? You're blaming D4. Oh gosh, that scared the snot out of me. I honestly feel like the Theri and the Dinotherium are actually some of the most overpowered boss fighters in the game, you know? No, I have not used them. I haven't used them, man. So there, yeah, there could be some features to them that I just am not aware of. Trying to see. Usually there's, I guess there's 2 or 3 drops, right? This is where I just came from. Won't spoil nothing then. Well, I know they like heal. They heal themselves. And all kind of stuff like that. So like I know they're good. But I just feel like Ark has I feel like Ark has a lot of like kind of OP creatures, you know? Dude, I'm afraid of those things busting my gas mask. Spitting on me and breaking my gas mask, and then I'll be in a panic trying to swap a new one on. Yeah, you just use whatever you get a blueprint for first. I used to do that. That actually used to be my go-to method for, like, deciding which creature I would use, you know? It was like whatever I would get a blueprint for. That's pretty much what I would use. But I really wanted to try these guys out. And now it's really just... I've had such low success with blueprints, or I'm sorry, with drops, you know? If you only have a gas mask and no armor, then they won't break it if they spit on you while riding Dino. Really? I didn't know that. Sitting here paranoid for no reason. Yeah, if I can't, if I can't find the blueprint, I don't know what I'm gonna do. You know? It's like... I don't know how long I should just, like, wander around looking for drops and... Those usually take just a minute to respawn. I saw in the VOD you're using platform saddles for the challenge still. I thought it was like no base stuff at all. Oh yeah, I mean, I've had a couple of people ask about like how much I'm moving the base and all that. Like, I mean, I don't see how you would do it with 0 base, you know? Because where do you draw, like, how do you craft something, you know, without putting a foundation down and putting Like, you wouldn't even be able to craft saddles. And so it's kind of... Yeah, I started to do all that. I started to do the smithy and all that kind of stuff, but it was just going too slow, you know? Like, I looked for, I think, like 3 or 4 streams. I just check drops, you know, it just was like going nowhere, and I was like, this isn't gonna work. So yeah, exactly. It's like, how it's not that it's painful, like I don't mind it myself, like I don't really care. It's kind of like fishing, right? How do you do a stream of fishing for days? Like, it's just not, it's not really gonna work. So there's kind of, it's kind of like you have to kind of balance out like progress with a bit of a challenge, you know? And so it sounds great to you. Oh, dude, the thing about it is, that's the thing. I mean, you can't make, I mean, it's just like there's, yeah, I'm losing my stuff. I have no storage. Like, it's just, it sucks. Like, it's just like, ugh. And if you're trying to just do a straight up difficulty challenge, then I think you're probably better off just doing a hardcore challenge, you know, because that would be more difficult. Which I might do. I might do a hardcore challenge at some point. Ark is a hard... I've said this many times on the stream. Ark is a really hard game to... Ark's a really hard game to stream because... everybody kind of has expectations of how you should play, and so like if they see, you know, no base, you'll think it means no base at all. And so it's like they had one guy complaining that I wasn't moving the base enough. It's acting as a permanent base. So I gotta make sure I move it every now and then. You know? I'd be down to host a server for that, a hardcore one. The words hardcore and Ark are not something I would want to do. This game has too many ways to just ruin your day, and all it takes is one bug and proof your world's gone. Yeah, I mean, I feel like a hardcore Ark playthrough is... You kind of know you're gonna... You kind of know you're probably not gonna, like, beat the Overseer, you know? Because like you said, there's so many ways to die due to the game glitching out. You dismount, you get stuck in the mesh. Dialogram job and aggro. I'm really surprised. I would have thought it wouldn't aggro to you. Now you got me a little worried. I did the hardcore PvP back when Evolved, and I remember I lost my month-old character because I went AFK and died to Hydration. Oh no. Dude, a month on a PvP hardcore. That's wild. Ooh, I hear a drop. I hear a drop. Come on, Acro BP. $334 Toad? Good gosh. Well, maybe we can fight the boss with a Toad saddle. Just bring in toads. Yeah, it would be, seriously. It is a great saddle to have. I actually had a couple of toads that were pretty decent, but they died. But yeah, you can never do a challenge that is hard enough for ARC players. You know, it's like no flyers, no base, you know. But I do want to make it, honestly, I'm thinking of doing Scorched Earth in a much more hardcore way. Not necessarily hardcore, like if you die, you're dead, but like more of a challenging way. Because it's a smaller... I think I got all the drops out of here. You know, it's a smaller map, less to do, less caves, like not as hard in terms of progression that needs to happen. And so I'm thinking of different ways to make it pretty punishing. I might do that, you know, drops only. Yeah, that's what I'm kind of thinking, like no crafting, right? Drops only. Because it doesn't take a lot to beat the mana core. You know? He's not that hard to beat, and so... Okay, I think I'm gonna go run these maps now. Let that cave respawn. Well, now you got me a little freaked out, Kupo, because... if they'll pull you off... I mean, I walked right up to that the boss isn't what I'd be worried about, it's the actual map itself. Well, yeah, definitely. It's going to be a lot of death loops, you know? But I do feel that the drops are... Honestly thought the Thylas were just bugged out. Yeah, dude, they shouldn't attack an Acro. Yeah, Kupo, I agree. I haven't... The only time I died to bugs taming a Faso on Scorched Earth. I jumped on him, I was riding him, I hit Assault Node, and I went under the map. Totally under the map. Like, I thought I was gonna, I kind of feel safer on a Baryonyx in here, to be honest. Because you're faster. Oh no. Capra. Oh jeez, fat, of course. Always. Oh no. You gotta go on the offensive with those dudes. Okay. Up till all the ones that fell down instead of jumping at you. Yeah. But yeah, I fell through the map and it killed me. I hate traversing the island with no flyer. I really do. I'm really starting to hate this map. It's so full of rock ledges everywhere. I think when they were designing this, they were going to try to make like flyers a DLC purchase or something. Because they sure made it miserable to travel without one. Oh, dude, yeah, I would be a little afraid of that bunny. Anything that deals with that. Anything that deals with that, I'd be a little nervous about. People end up falling through the mesh. Okay, let's go get these. Let's go get these maps. These maps. Let's see. This one right here could be the ticket. Oh, that one's not even that far. Yeah, I'll go get that one first. Considering they have so many issues with mesh things, they seem to be making a lot of mesh related stuff in the game. Dude. You know, it's... I don't know, man. It's funny the way Wildcard does stuff. They're asking for disasters. I just... They're bold. They're definitely bold. They're not afraid to take chances. But yeah, I might do that, like a no crafting thing. At least it costs us money to fall through the map more. That's it, man. It's a feature. Well, that's a good one. These aren't going to be too good. All of those are that way, huh? Oh, nice. Bunny sounds like such a disastrous thing to add to Wildcard. Yeah, I really kind of like it makes you wonder why they would take such a like. Why would you do something that you know has a potential risk like that? That's still a problem to this day. It's been happening forever. Yeah. I think I was on Ragnarok when it first came out, and I tamed Why are those up in the air? It's a little weird. I had 2 Yankees, and I was sorting my inventory, and I threw them out. Like, I just dropped the cryo balls. Had them in cryopods, and I dropped the cryopods to make room in my inventory. Like, I was just sorting stuff out. And that was it. They were gone. They fell through the floor. It's like, look at this, dude. Can I not get up here? Hate this map. I actually love this map, but it's getting a bit tedious. Oh, these are like not even. These aren't even gonna work. Look at these things. Because if it's broken and exploitable, it just means people have to buy it, like the Pyro Man. Yeah, but at least the Pyro Man didn't mesh you into the ground. The Pyro Man was just like a pay-to-win feature. I don't think it really broke anything. Oh gosh, that was scary. Yeah, these are up in the air. Look at this nonsense. No, that's the way that they play. That's it, man. Maybe that's the whole deal. Maybe somebody paid them. Make a way we can use a tame to cheat. Make it easier for us to cheat. Oh, well that sucks. Can't believe that. I wonder if I get directly under them. I wonder if it'll let me dig. You think I can get those? Just get underneath them, right? Or are they up on a mountain? Maybe if I just get directly underneath them, it'll let me dig. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Just get straight under them. I had this happen on a Missa, and you couldn't get them. I actually like tried to ghost down to them, and it just wouldn't let me. Kill all this before I jump off my... Got these turtles after me. For PvP, feel like they need separate servers for the paid stuff. They need 2 separate games, dude. They'll never do it, you know? But it's just, you can't mix PvE and PvP mechanics. They just don't work. Feel like it doesn't matter since PvP is completely filled with cheaters anyway. Yeah, like it just needs to be its own thing. People need to cheat to be able to compete with the other cheaters. It's a yeah, they just let them cheat. That's to me, like, that's the only solution for PvP. You know, open servers, anarchy. You know, it's just pure anarchy servers. Just be like, yeah. Oh, look at this. Yeah, nice. Perfect. Oh, good. Shock stick. Oh, we got more. Get out of the way, Koopa. Oh, nice. Another one. All 3. Poison grenade. Wonderful. Oh, we got a massive crossbow, or a bow. Dude. I'm telling you. I've been getting screwed. Like, a level 600 bow. Something that I just do not need. And not a single acro or a Rexat, a blueprint. Like, man, I just can't. Yeah. I never understood the Ascended Journeyman, all the different, like, levels, because they just don't correspond with the actual quality of the saddle. I have one pre-crafted acro. I was like a level 60. Just one of them. And so I am not doing too good when it comes to saddles. Not having the best of luck. Oh, try to get me. Is that a Sarco? Oh, that's Sarco. I mean, Capra. Serpentine. Oh, don't get stuck. Don't get stuck. Keep moving. Keep moving. Oh, no, 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 no. Don't shock me off of there, buddy. Let's get out of the water and then we can fight. Dude, I'm tempted to just run through there. Should I? It's not that far. I think I'm gonna go for it. I don't feel like using that croc. This is probably stupid. I mean, this is stupid, but... Not sure how they work. Yeah, the Helicoprion things. I know, I don't have a saddle. I thought about that. Yeah, they definitely can do it. The problem is, so like there's a chance that it can turn it into a blueprint, right? And so you'd have to yeah, they have a crafting stat. Yeah, you'd have to like get a good one and breed them and level up that crafting stat so you had a, you know, a good percentage chance of turning it into a blueprint. And if it doesn't turn into a blueprint, it just eats it. Dude. The thing about it is, I used to play Ark exclusively, right? So having grindy things wasn't as big of a deal to me. I kind of doubt these have spawned back, honestly. I think once you run them twice, it usually takes like 2 hours. But only playing 3 nights a week, progress kind of slows down quite a lot. But I may just go in there with primitive saddles, dude. You know, what do you think? Primitive saddles? Maybe that's the way. I kind of think they would get annihilated, but it's worth a shot. On Alpha. The thing about it is, dude, I'm not getting, like, any good blueprints. You know? They might be up for it, though. Wow. I'd be down to try it. I mean, I may just do that. Actually, what time is it? 1:30. I could do a gamma fight. Just to see. You know, just to kind of check out the damage of them. Isn't there a BP up there? I mean, a drop up there. I saw the Serato's Continuo. How good is it? What boss we talking about? Because the dragon will probably wipe everything with fire. I know, yeah. Yeah, I was gonna fight everything with him. I keep forgetting I gotta jump off of this thing. Give him good odds against Broodmother. Well, that's actually hits pretty hard. So if it can handle Broodmother, probably definitely handle the monkey. I still have this. Yeah, I can't get another one. Need an otter. I think the Serato is good in a pack with its healing. But my problem with the Serato is that it's not worth taming. I don't think it's any better than Ferries and other things, but the taming is awful. Such a grind.
Ranging from 8 to 12 feet tall, Forest Racidae rapidosalta is a highly aggressive avian that is just barely capable of very brief flight. Instead, it uses its wings primarily for balance during its high-speed sprints. Forest Racidae flight is actually closer to an impressive sustained leap or glide that is assisted and lengthened by flapping its wings. Forest Racidae shows interesting traits related to theropods, such as Utahraptor, Carnotaurus, and Tyrannosaurus. It has many similar traits, such as general shape, and predator patterns, but its attacks tend towards lightning-fast dashes and big slashes. Forest
Yeah, I think all the drops are gone. I
particularly
think I have gotten all the drops.
riders of Forest Racidae gain most of the benefits of a fast, mobile, ground-based theropod, while also gaining some of the freedom of movement from a flyer. Assuming the rider can coax Forest Racidae into staying in the air over a
Let's
long
get out of here. Let's go make some primitive saddles. Shouldn't be nothing in here. Let's see, where is... Did we risk it? That's a cool looking one. Let's not get thylid. We're almost there. Whoa. Jeez. Yeah, I'm gonna try it with primitive saddles to just see. Uh-oh. What's going on? Jeez. That was a... Yeah, worst case you lose and you figure out how strong they really are. Can always breed more. Yeah, and it's primitive saddles. It's not a big deal. I mean, that's what I'm thinking. I'm just trying to think what I should fight, Broodmother or the monkey man. Where'd I leave my Parasaur? Please tell me he's not dead. Dude, if something killed it. Where is this thing? Man, we got a lot of Dimorphodons chilling all over the place. Dude, I don't think I see him. What the hell? Oh, there he is. Jeez. Wow, I'm way off. I'll be really glad to get on Scorched Earth, actually, where I can actually see where I'm going. Not all this jungle. It's cool and it's immersive and everything, but it's hard to travel through. Okay, so where are these bad boys at? Here we go. You put in like 20 console commands. Let's see. So I need I want to make sure I don't take my breeders. Where are they? God, I don't know where they are. This is the struggle of Okay, this is the female. Miss Lowry, there we go. And then where is the male? Is it this one? Yeah, that's it. Okay. And I could take some Crocs in there since I don't have 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 18. So I could just take Crocs. And then a Yudi. I guess since I have 2 males that are super weak, they're not even worth riding because I know those are going to get killed. I mean, I guess I could maybe do it. Let's take Hydreigon. You know? This is definitely a high chance of dying. You know? Where's the stupid acro saddle? 50 metal each. Crap, now I gotta... Dude, not having these storage is so awful. I gotta find the croc that had all the stuff in it. Oh, here it is. This is it. It's got all my metal. It's got hide. What else did that thing need? I know, sort by tab. Was it wood? What did that thing need? Fiber? Oh, there we go. We might be able to just make these right away. No problem at all. Throw that in there. Transfer it over. Playing hopscotch here. Nine. What are we out of? Probably metal, huh? It does. Yeah, they'll be fully leveled up. And that's why I have some of those things, because like it's too grindy for me, man. You know, call me a PvE baby or whatever, but I just like it just becomes, if I was Ross Clark, like where all I played was Ark, that'd be different, but like I only play 3 days a week, and just it's not enough time to make things happen. And I don't feel like time matter. Like it just takes longer, you know? It doesn't like, oh, doing this cryopod mod and the stacking mod make the, I just wouldn't do it. Right? I would just do a traditional playthrough. Okay, so we got all those. I hope we're not missing metal. Ooh, okay. Let's see. Gonna be running out of metal, so let me start cooking some up now, because we still have quite a bit in here. Did we have spark powder? Yeah, I just wouldn't do it. It would be too grindy, too slow, too annoying. It already sucks. Like, it's already a pretty massive inconvenience to do all of it. But at least I feel that, you know, you can actually make some progress. Yeah, it's just quality of life. It's not changing the dino stats and stuff like that. It's just all that stuff's the same. Oh, what am I doing? Trying to cook the... Oh, what an absolute idiot. I need to put it in a high-class furnaces here. The painful grind is what I personally enjoy the most in this game, but I play official PvE. If I was doing single player, I'd be using quality of life mods too. If I had if I had official as my only method of play, I wouldn't play Ark. I tried official once and couldn't put foundations down and stuff. I'm just not about that life. Like, I'm not about the fighting with other people, and like I don't think I would do it, you know what I mean? Like, if I had a group of friends that we all played together, that would be different, but like to do it for my own personal just my own personal gameplay, I don't think I could do it, man. Oh, I see him on Facebook buying creatures and stuff, you know what I mean? It's like so stupid. I only play when the new maps come out, but when the transfer is open to new plays, I quit maps, I quit. Yeah. Yeah, like, you know, if you have something that you find fun about it, like, I wouldn't, you know, I wouldn't say you're stupid for playing it or nothing. Like, there's something about it that appeals to you. Go for it. Yeah, it's just it's like yeah, it just is what it is, right? You have to do it or else you won't be able to build yourself. Like, I get it. It's just nothing I want to do, you know? Yeah, otherwise you wake up pillars surrounding your base and you can't expand at all. Yeah, no, it's definitely one of those deals where it just is what it is, right? It's kind of understood. Like, if you play, what do these guys have for stats? 10,000 HP. They're gonna have high melee, 49 points in melee. I got lucky with that. And so what are we missing now? Metal. I knew it'd be missing metal. So how many do I have? 1, 15. And I have, what did I have for this? One, two, three. So I need 3 more. That's not bad. I'll be right back. The only good part about it is there's like a very chill agreement between people to have pillars and not foundations. Otherwise, spawns get blocked. Oh, that's true. I never even thought of that. Yeah, that is true. I don't want to vent my frustrations. I'll just leave it there. Yeah, I feel the same way, Koopa. Yeah, I feel the same way. If I was CEO of Ark all of a sudden, oh Lord, people would not like me. Oh, is this my male? Oh no, this is the one I tamed. Okay, I can pull his saddle off. Okay, so he can stay there. Yeah, if it was up to me, I would just like, I don't know, make some system where you couldn't do it. I don't know. I don't know what I would do. It's a hard situation. Like, so that's 2. I need 1 more. And I can just level these at the terminals because I'm just going to level melee. I'm all about the melee. The one time I played official PvE, entire swamp on the East Coast was full of pillars, not a tree in sight. Yeah, it puts many people off. There's unfortunately nothing to do. Yeah, there's nothing to do. It's just, it's, to me, I I don't know. It's kind of baffling to me. To me, it's kind of no longer Ark. It seems like. I mean, I've never played it. Like I tried to play it, but it doesn't seem like you. Oh, look at this! I'm sitting here cooking. I have 140 in here. What a muppet. Oh, that's good. There we go. Now I got enough. It doesn't seem like you're getting to play the game, you know? You're playing a different thing altogether. And for me, that would just turn me off. So, like, there's kind of no point. Oh, I need a UD saddle. $135. Holy crap. Silica pearls. Should we even take the UD? Or should I just ride a croc? I always just rented a server, played for a month or two, and quit. That's also why I only enjoy playing the new map releases, so I can actually get a decent base spot, and I'm on everyone else's level since they can't bring over all their OP stuff. Yeah, like I said, everybody plays you know, for a different reason. I like progression, you know, I personally just like progression of games. No matter what the game is. Nah, I'm not gonna bring the UD. I'm just gonna ride a. I think I'm gonna just ride a an acro. You know. It will be pretty good. Oh, you would take the UD though. Just don't ride it. Just don't feel like waiting for metal to cook. But yeah, everybody plays for different reasons, and so if you like playing official, I mean, I'm not gonna judge you. I mean, I am. I'm not gonna say it. You know, I'm not gonna say what I'm thinking. No, I'm joking. I almost got enough. A little bit more. A little bit more. Oh, of course we need fiber. We always need fiber. No. I don't take offense to how anybody plays a game. I mean, it's a game. It's like play it however you want. I think it's on wild card for you take all the events for him. No, it's on wild card for allowing it, you know, for the whole design of it and everything, you know. This is definitely the weakest boss army that I have ever tried to take into a fight. I mean, the dragon I could do. The dragon I could do. I don't even have stego saddles though, man. I'm not getting any saddle BPs. It's kind of crazy. I'd rather have the entire map pillared than deal with the thousands of bugs that come out to new map releases, but I don't get either problem solved. So honestly, I don't have a lot of bugs. Like, you know what I mean? I don't play new map releases. I don't play new games. So I've been streaming. No. No, I have not played Lost Colony yet. I will, but it's a mess. So why play it? You know, why ruin my experience with what I know is, yeah, it's a disaster. So I'll just wait. It's not going anywhere. It's only going to get better, right? So I would rather just wait. Where's that? Dude, I bet this must chops. This guy will be perfect. Watch this. He's gonna be my saddle carrier. Yeah, so like I've been playing this game Monster Hunter. It came out a year ago? And I waited. I saw the reviews were mixed on the performance, and is he? So I was like, well, I'm just gonna wait. There we go. I know not everybody wants to do that. You don't get to share in the excitement, and I get it. Like, I do get it. It got a lot better after the first 2 weeks. Yeah, I could play it. The only reason I'm not playing it is because I'm doing this whole playthrough from the island. It's not any better. I don't know. Like I said, I haven't touched it. I don't get... Here's the thing. I find that the sentiment that Ark is a disaster is highly exaggerated. I don't find Ark to be a disaster. And I've been playing Ark this stream. You won't find a single bug or glitch in this whole stream, this whole playthrough. You know? Well, no, there's one. I died and my body ragdolled into the ground. You know? And that was it. I've never crashed. Knock on wood. And so I don't find Ark is that bad. I never have. I started playing Ark a few years ago on a 1060 and never used to crash on it, you know. So for me, hey, what do we need? Which artifacts do we need for... What are we doing? The Broodmother or the Megapithecus? The Megapithecus is probably easier, huh? I did the boss fight 20 times and only beat it twice. Not to dying, but only to glitches. I would say maybe official is jacked up. I don't know. Maybe that's the case. I've always played on private servers or single player, and I've always found that private servers run the best. You know? The single player of spawns, I agree. Phoenix, yeah. Single player has always had spawn issues, for sure. So there's issues with the game, for sure. Like I said, it's highly exaggerated. You know what I mean? The cave drops weren't spawning in as quick as they should. It's not really game breaking. You know what I mean? And maybe I have a high tolerance for all the private servers that I ever rented ran really good. You know, they didn't have those spawn issues. You didn't have these crazy creature spawn, like over spawns. It's. I think it's the game is designed to run on a server. Seems like, you know, but I think official servers just are a disaster. It sounds like. Um, and I'm not trying to say the game runs good. Like, it's not. I just find that the like I find it's a little bit hold on. I feel like Megapithecus is probably a little easier. Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, there's bugs, but I just think they're insignificant. Like I said, I don't have a high top. I don't have a high, like, I don't really care about little but I've never played a video game that didn't have bugs. You know what I mean? They all do. It's just video. That's video games to me. You know? I've never played one. Mario back in the 80s had bugs. You know, they just do. I've never ever played a single video game that doesn't have little bugs and glitches. And so I just don't really care. You know what I mean? Doesn't really bother me. Um, it does on new maps. They're a disaster. So I just don't play them. You know what I mean? That's kind of my solution, is to just not play them. So the Brute, the Devourer, and the Pack. Let's grab those. There's been there has been a couple of times when Ark has gotten, like, you go to open something and there's a stutter. Let's see, the Brute, the Devourer, and the Pack. I'd get a lot of stutters and stuff like that, and I just quit playing. I go play something else, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not gonna sit there and fight with it or get frustrated with it. So I'm not saying there's no bugs and glitches. I'm just saying that I think it's highly exaggerated by some of the player base. Like, it's unplayable, and look, some people have problems, like, you know what I mean? Yeah, and they still play it because it's not that bad. You know what I mean? Like, I think it's just, it's cool to say Ark's, you know, dysfunctional and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, look, it's like the map delays. When I first started playing Ark, people would complain about the map delays. And so I think it was Scorched Earth was supposed to come out. Okay, I got this. Let me cook some meat. And then we can go. Which creature has my campfires? And so people were saying it's going to get delayed. And it got delayed. by like 24 hours or something. I can't remember, but got delayed a little bit. And the Discord was blowing up. Like everybody was going nuts, and I was like, who cares? Like, you know? I guess I just don't really have a high expectation with game developers, you know? I kind of just expect it. And it's not just an Ark thing, it's like, it's kind of all of them. Yeah, and they always will, but the maps release early and not optimized, and people complain about that. Yeah, I mean, I think personally, my personal view is that Wildcard is very creative people that are dysfunctional, and that's just the way it is. You know, it's not going to change. You know what I mean? They've created a really fantastic game, and they don't run a very good business. And I mean, that's kind of my expectation on them, you know, like that's about it. Man, I would give anything for a cooker. Good old industrial cooker. A grill. Seeing the Discord go bananas was the funniest thing to watch. I wasn't there for that. I started playing it was like 10 messages a second for 30 straight minutes. Oh man. I just don't play, like, I just know, like, most games when they release, they're gonna have issues. Like I said, Monster Hunter. I got that game a year ago, and I just waited till now to play it. Hey, what's up, Hotel Bintang? Welcome back to the stream, man. Thanks for checking it out. How mandatory is it to figure things out in this game by wiki? I mean, I would say that you're gonna have a lot better time if you follow guides instead of trying to do a blind playthrough. Like, if that was you're asking, like, because there is a lot to figure out in it. But you could, you know, you could do it either way. You can definitely figure things out yourself. Yeah, like Zedin said, you can figure things out for yourself for sure, but looking things up on a wiki will definitely save you a lot of time. Yeah, it depends on you, you know? It depends on the type of person you are. If you like the figuring out part of games, then you certainly can. Especially if you just watch, actually I should just let that cook, huh? If you just watch some streams, like some streamers, you just watch some gameplay, you'll get a really good idea of kind of how to play. Did I make that Uteranus saddle? I don't think I ever made that Ute saddle. I think I just need to make that and take off. we'll be good to go. You're about to witness me fail a boss fight. Cave locations, you know, that's one of those things where, oof, I found all the cave locations on Amissa by myself, and man, that took a minute. That was pretty rough. But none of the cave locations were accurate because the map had been updated, so the locations shifted. Yeah, I'm just gonna do Gamma. I think I'm just gonna do Gamma. Just see how it goes. See how much HP they lose and do the Gamma monkey fight. Let's see, where is Green Ob even? Where the heck am I even going? I can't even see anything. Or no, I gotta go to blue, huh? Still remember the first day playing Ark took forever to learn basic buttons and keybinds. Dude, the very first day I played Ark, yeah, man, I remember, oh, so I gotta go up in the snow, huh? Oh, wait a minute. I don't feel like going all the way up there. Where's green? Because I think single player, you have to go to the actual corresponding terminal. I might do the Brood Mother then. With bred imprinted acros that are high level, you'll crush Gamma. What's that about going to the corresponding terminal? I'm pretty sure you do, dude. I'm pretty sure you do. I just don't feel like going all the way up to... What's the Brood Mother's artifacts? You might be able to start it from drops, but I don't feel like doing that because they disappear. By the time you get, because I gotta load their... I've never done it from a drop, honestly. Clever, Hunter, Massive. I think I have those. Yes, sir. Oh, no, wait, let's see. Massive, Hunter. Clever, yeah, sure do. Yeah, let's do that. I don't think I have enough tributes to do the, what you call it anyway. Green Ob is over where I was, right? Whee! But yeah, the first time I played Ark was on the Forglar map, mod map. And I kept dying to the stupid ichthy birds. Where is Green Ob? Is it Green Ob over that way? Yeah, I think on single player it is. It's kind of stupid. Is that Green Ob? No. Yeah, Arc, the biggest problem that I find with Arc, with the performance and all that kind of stuff, is like new updates and stuff. When new things come out, it breaks stuff. But like I said, oh no. Jeez. But yeah, like I said, I just quit playing when it gets like that. But I don't experience, I swear Green Ops this way, but now I'm lost. Dude, I've been running around without a flyer for so long. I feel like so disoriented on this map. You can't start them from a drop. Yeah, it's... Hold on. Let me double check this. Yeah, okay. Thought I knew where it was going. I think if I follow that river, this will probably be the easiest route. 6076. You're doing a solo playthrough on Scorched Earth Remastered while not looking up. Couldn't be more terrified while in the desert with a direwolf. Dude, if you like that, honestly is a cool way to play. If you've not played, so you haven't played Ark much, 6076. Thanks, man. Have you not? You're pretty new to Ark. Yeah, I would suggest try to play it blind, you know? And if you're just on Scorched Earth, I was thinking doing the remastered for Scorched Earth. I've been on Scorched Earth. Cool, man. I watched the guy Butch X3. He did a blind playthrough of Ark, and it was actually really good. That's kind of his thing. He does blind playthroughs. he struggled like crazy. But it was funny. I've never really played Scorched, but I feel like I missed out. I think Scorched Earth's pretty cool. Oh man, I hope I don't get thyroid. Please don't get thyroid. Yeah, I liked Scorched Earth. I do remember, because that was kind of like the first... I played Forglar, but Forglar at the time didn't really have caves and stuff like that yet. It was only about 30% complete. And, oh no. Is that a Capro? I don't know what that was. It was only about 30% complete, so I never really did caves and stuff on it until I got to Scorched Earth. And man, I died so many times in the caves. Because I didn't know how to like go in slow and kind of pick the mobs apart slowly. I would just dive in and get surrounded and get bunched up and stuck on them and then end up just getting killed. Then the Thyla was bugged. And I tried to jump over an opening. Fell in the opening, lost everything. You only died 5 times, mostly to heat. Yeah, the heat can be brutal, man. Oh no, it's a Giga Chicken. Freaking Giga Chickens are crazy. They're one of my favorite mounts, though, honestly. Just staying alive on the map long enough to get a base established. What I struggled with the most. Yeah. Oh, great. Look at this idiot. Dude, you think I can run across him? Ah. There we go. The thing about caves and Scorched Earth is you don't want to fall off. You don't want to fall off, man. If a sandstorm hits at the wrong moment when you're picking up wyvern eggs. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do I'm still gonna do the no flyer playthrough, but it's gonna be a little bit, I think I'm gonna do a little bit more golly. A little bit more hardcore style than this. And jeez. Kind of annoying. This is a little dramatic, guys. Dude, I don't know that you can fit. Yeah, we're just gonna pump nothing but melee. Man, I'm telling you, I apologize. That was apocalyptic. Aberration. Aberration's cool. I really like Aberration. I can't play Aberration permanently, like to have like a forever world on Aberration. But it's definitely a really fun map. Has a lot of nostalgia for you because I got evolved to play that map, and that's where I started playing Ark. Oh, there you go. It's kind of like Forglar for me. Forglar is where I got started, and yeah, it's like definitely different feel to it. Yeah, I remember, so when I first started playing, I played on a streamer's community server, and he had pretty much official rates, no mods. And I played on his server for, he had a cluster, and I played on him for about 1,000 hours, I guess. Quite a while. And then some stuff happened with some of the players and him, so I ended up leaving and starting my own server. I just rented my own server, and it was on Aberration. And this lady that was also left his server, oh man, it's encumbered. She liked mods, so she asked me to put this mod, this cryopod mod on. And I was like, yeah, that's cool, whatever, I'll put it on there. And she asked to turn it so that the Dino's inventory stays inside of them. And I kind of felt like it was cheaty. I was like, that's cheating, you know? Because I was used to like the no mods, official, sort of official rates. And I was like, whatever. So that's how she wants to play. I don't have to use it, right? And then I was collecting crystal. Like, I'll never forget this. I had to collect some crystal, right? I had a couple of Ankies and I had a Spino. And I had like a crystal node right near my base. And I just got started. And I harvested it and then realized like, oh, I can cryo this thing up. I was like, well, wait a minute. Rather than just wait for this one crystal node to keep respawning, I can just travel the map, throw the Yankee out, harvest the crystals, balling back up, and just keep traveling the map. And that one night I explored like the entire map. And I had done like half the playthrough on the guy's other server, the streamer server. And that's when I realized like sometimes sometimes mods that seem cheaty allow you to play in ways that you never would have played before, you know? And so it kind of changed my perspective on which mods to use. It's kind of like this. I wouldn't be doing this type of playthrough without these particular mods. And so it's actually allowing me to have a little bit more of a challenging playthrough than if I played strictly vanilla and just had RGs and flew all over the place. Did I actually put points into weight accidentally? Yeah, that Titan. That Titanosaurus, he might be getting attacked by a gator in just a second. We might have a practice run. Yeah, the Timu Dreadmare. That's a creature I didn't actually get. Dude, I don't think you could fit 19 of these things on here. They do actually have a lot of quality of life things, just most of them are paywalled. I haven't really, honestly, I haven't really paid attention, dude. I kind of stopped really worrying about, because I don't play official, right? So I kind of stopped worrying about what they have in it because, gosh, that's ridiculous. What was the creature that, can't remember what came out. What was that all about? Oh, that was his tail? I started realizing, like, a lot of the modded stuff they put in anyway, so I might as well just play the modded stuff. I think the harvest only option or farming dinos and auto harvest even when full is like the best change they've done. Yeah, man. Yeah, because the thing about it, it made it kind of useless. You know, you fly an RG over and it harvests until it's what, 70-80% like it just was like, dude. And you'd put the solo farming mod on and you could just go crazy. %? Is that what it was? Yeah, it was so useless. I was all excited when I found out that you could do that. I was like, oh, cool, I can just... Oh, dude, these things, it's on the side, huh? That's the most broken saddle ever. Jeez. But yeah, I was really excited. I was like, oh man, I don't have to land or nothing. I can just harvest. And then he like, he filled up so fast. It's like, what is this? Oh wait, I don't want to use this one. We can't be taking Phoenix in there because I feel like there is the potential to die. Oh gosh. Okay, so then we got... What's inside this guy? Not much. Where is this dude gonna fit? Maybe right here? I would say it's gonna be dead in like 2 to 3 minutes. Oh, you think so, huh? Dude, this one... I probably should level up HP, huh? It should heal pretty quick in there. Yeah. Yeah, I hope it's overkill. I just want to see how they perform. You know? If I had all the tributes lined up and ready to go, I would do beta. But I don't have them. And it's kind of late for me to get them. I got to actually work kind of early tomorrow. Yeah, I was seeing they do. I wish you could use a lance, like, as a weapon, instead of just riding something. It's almost there, halfway. 20. It's actually going to live. I thought that thing was going to be way less HP. I might have a chance here. Massive hunter clever, yes. I don't want to put them in there until I'm ready. I've had them actually bug out. And then the Yudi, do I have to set that? I might just ride the Yudi. The spit hitting your player. Do you have any idea how to have prime meats stack without sacrificing weight? If you don't have a stacking mod, I don't think prime meat will stack. I have a mod that does it. But I think if not, it's gonna always be one per slot. Right? Doesn't it? I think it does, yeah. And so you can get mods that will stack it, and yeah, stacking mods are the only way. There we go. Yeah, you can do stacking mods that will let's see. They'll reduce the weight by different amounts. Some is like 50, some's 90. If it's a self-run server, you can write line items into the INI to do it without mods. Oh, I didn't know you could do that. All right. Let's go. Actually, I'm gonna ride the Yudi. Oh gosh. Well, maybe I won't. Oh, he's not coming, huh? Jeez. I'm stuck. Wow. Holy. Jeez. Good gosh. I don't know. Let's see. I mean, not really. Because you got to realize they went in with 10. They didn't go in with 12. I mean, that's probably the worst. And he only lost about 1,500. Yeah, they didn't go in with 12 because the imprint. I mean, I had a Yudi, but it didn't do anything because I wasn't on it. Could definitely do beta. No, it wasn't doing nothing. I was planning on riding it, and then I couldn't get on it. And so it wasn't doing anything. Yeah, straight up shredded it. Because when I threw them out, they had 10 instead of 12. Wow. Maybe that was the wrong idea. We did it. We took some casualties, but we did it. You know, you just have to find out. You know, you just have to find out sometimes. Yeah, it's you gotta see what they can do. The only thing is that, I forgot Koopa was out, so you may have gotten killed. Man, they look like gigas down here. Go see if yeah, is that them turning red? Oh, great. Stupid bugs. Oh, man. What a suck. Oh, come on. This is ridiculous. Just trying to get back to the top of the ob. Oh my gosh. Oh, there's Koopa. That's all I wanted. Nice. He's got my gun, my cryo stuff. Dude, I can't believe that, that Titano. Oh, come on. Took out that many of them. Ooh, you almost got me. I just want their saddles. They're easy enough to breed up. I have breeding rates turned up. You thought it'd be more? Yeah, I'm used to fighting them with the gator, with the bleed. And the bleed really just devastates them, but yeah. Not bad. I can't believe how quick they slaughtered the broodmother. The broodmother is actually, I feel like she's a little harder than the Megapithecus, and so I think I could do alpha. I don't know, alpha's a whole different beast. Difference between Gamma, yeah, it is, I know. I don't know why this thing's not working while I'm on the back of a creature. Usually does. Did I get that mouse chops? No. Did he get killed? You thought it was easier? I always found that the broodmother was like a little harder hitting. Honestly, I always felt the broodmother was the hardest, period, out of all of them, even the dragon. I think old Muschamps got flattened. That's a hot take. It depends on how you fight it. The dragon's cheesable, you know? No, the Pyromane sucks against it, man. Like, you could do it, but it's garbage. The thing with the that I've always found with the let's see. Guess I lost the old Muschamps. Man, I did lose a lot of them. How come I only found like 4 saddles? Oh, my Yudi got killed. Poor Hydreigon. Hydreigon Jr.'s not gonna have a dad anymore. I don't see the Muschamps getting killed though. Where did it end up? Oh, there he is. Here he comes. Yeah, because he had... Did they remove the ledges that you can stand on for the brood and the monkey? I don't think so. I've seen people do it with the monkey. I've never seen them do it with the brood mother. Let's see if I can go get the saddles. I just think the monkey rocks, and the knockback it does just makes it tough, but the acros might not take any knockback. Yeah, I bet they don't. There's a bunch of bags down there. So the dragon, I would do with Carnos and Stegos, and the dragon ignores the Carnos and just goes after the Stegos, and with Veggie Cakes, the Stegos can tank the whole fight. Oh, there's old poor. Well, that wasn't Phoenix, so. And then if you have the extinguisher grenades, they can definitely tank the whole fight. So you just sit there with Carnos with primitive saddles. Ah, poor little Yudi. And it's really easy. Yeah, the problem with the brood mother is you can't do that because the little babies come after you. So there's no way to like not get attacked while you're on a smaller tame. And the little monkeys come after you. Whereas, like, the dragon, all the Dimorphodons ignore you as well. Like, nothing comes after you on a Baryonyx or a Carno or anything. So it's really easy. Like, I'm not worried about the dragon. And then the dragon's bite doesn't do that much. It's just the fire. And if you have the extinguisher grenades and you just keep spamming them, it doesn't do that much. That's meta for a new Hydra on Astraeus. Just tank the Stego and bleed with the Dinosuchus. Oh, will the Dinosuchus do bleed against him? Oh, the Deinonychus, yeah, okay. Okay, how do we get back? It's not too far. I loved it, man. That actually is when I stopped playing vanilla. I started playing modded when they changed that. Because I was like, you know what? If they're gonna come out with stuff and then change it, I'm just gonna, play modded creatures. Okay, I think I'm gonna go up back by the ob. Call it there. Yeah, the rag boss fight would be done. Yeah, the rag boss fight, the Manicore on the... I have a video of beating the Manicore with like 2 bites. Just crawl up the rock pillar and wait for the Manicore to fly past you, and you just gigabyte him twice. I wish they would have fixed it a different way than just completely turning it off, you know? I wish they would have just nerfed it. Because I thought it was fun to fight the bosses solo rather than just like what I just did, right? That's what kills me. Because they're like, well, it was too easy. It was just too easy. Well, what I just did was easy. I didn't even do anything. I just stood there with primitive saddles. Like, arc bosses are easy. And so at least it was exciting running from the dragon on fire, trying to put yourself out. Like, at least that was fun and interactive. And so I wish they would have kept it something like that. Like, only let one of them go into the fight, maybe. And make it do 50% of the bleed or something, you know. But I'm going to take off. It's late. I have to get to bed so I can get up and go to work in the morning. And then I will be back tomorrow. And I might try doing alpha tomorrow and just see. Breed some more of them up. And maybe just go for it, you know? They can make it phases like Rockwell, so if you do too much damage with the bleed, it removes all the debuffs and starts a new phase or something. Yeah, they could have done something, you know? Like, I'm not saying that, like, you want a boss to die in 1 bite, you know? But I guess what kills me is, like, the bosses are... It's a participation. You just watch, you know? You're not doing anything, and so I wish it was a way to make it a little bit more exciting. Whatever that would be could be done instead of just being like, this is just another boring dino that's not as good as the Theri or the Dinotherium, you know? Like, those are crazy overpowered. I mean, if you really think about it, you have a boss dino like with the Theri or the Dinotherium that can simply out heal the boss's damage, you know, until they buffed the dragon's fire and made it so that they couldn't out heal it. So it's like they just changed it. Yeah, the Lost Colony fight's quite a fun experience first time around. I think they did well with that besides the glitches. Yeah, if they could get that, you know, smoothened out. Yeah, like, I'm all for, like, doing something To where like it's Ark's a lot about preparation too, having just one crop skips all that. Then use an army. You know what I mean? Like I think Ark is, I mean, I guess I just have the mindset of like have the option to play it how you want. You know what I mean? Because I look, if it was a game like a Souls game where there's no difficulty level, Monster Hunter, there's no difficulty level, I would completely agree with you. But when the game has 100 different settings to allow you to play it either hardcore, super hard, or boost your tames rates to where they can one-shot bosses, that's Ark. That's what the developers have put in the game. Then I think it's in line to have options of how you want to play the bosses, you know? And, you know, you can boost all the rates and do whatever you want in Ark. And so it's like, I know they're not bad. They're the same as every other thing. That's, I guess, what I'm saying is they're just exactly the same as every other boss Dino. And it's boring to me. You know what I mean? Like, it's just boring. Like, that boss fight just now is boring. It's like, just start the boss fight and get it. And I get it. Like, it's all about the preparation and all that kind of stuff. And that is great, but I just wish we had options. I'm not saying make every boss beatable with one creature or anything. I just, to take away the option, I don't see the point, you know? Yeah, I would like them to see new bosses. I just want more things, you know, more options. Like, I'm kind of glad that they buffed the dragon to where you kind of have to use extinguisher grenades, you know what I mean? Like, I'm all for that type of stuff. I just find that the bosses could be a little bit more interactive, you know? Yeah, like just make it a little more interactive to where it's not simply about follow this path, have these stats, and then sit back and do nothing. To where the entire boss fight is basically gathering artifacts and gathering tributes. Once you get to the boss fight, there's really not much to do, you know? Right click a Yudi, you know what I mean? Like, that's pretty much it. And so I thought it was way more fun to take a single croc into the dragon fight, you know? And so I guess it just depends. If you want to play for the grind, then I get where you're coming from. I just wish they had the option of it. Yeah, the Lost Colony fight is cool, you know? It's just, they got a bunch of maps. There's a lot of ways they could do it, you know what I mean? To where you had to do more than just turn it off. That's my only beef with it. I'm not saying it didn't need to be balanced much more than it was. You know, beating the Manicore in 2 bites was ridiculous, you know? Lost Colony fight, you got yeeted out of the sky and then died to fall damage. Yeah, the Lost Colony fight looks pretty intense. But I'm gonna take off, guys. Get some sleep. Go to work, unfortunately, tomorrow. And yeah, tomorrow I think I'm gonna try Alpha. Just for the heck of it. If I die, I die, you know? It's just like the Titans. The Titano. So you guys have a good night. I appreciate y'all hanging out and joining the stream. And hopefully I'll see you guys tomorrow. Y'all have a good one. Peace out.